this your first time coming down here to visit?
Yeah. He's taking his sweet time.
You could always come up to me. Yeah, I've got a full-time job.
Do ya?
Don't you just coach at CrossFit?
Yeah, it's a full-time job.
Hey, I ran a box.
I do a 50-hour week.
I thought you meant outside.
How many fucking classes are you running? 50?
We're open all day too.
Oh.
Swanee snatched 130.
Who's that?
Oh, he's some old dude.
He's
Named
got-
after a bird.
He's got his pairs comp next weekend, I think.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that fitness show or something?
I won that last year.
Did you? Before Down Under, I always thought that, because I've only ever seen you training with Luke, and I always thought that you were just like this person who used to tag along with him. I didn't actually realise.
You're better than him.
I used to think that, like, yeah, you were just one of his mates who tagged along with him and trained
I
and
was
stuff.
tagging along.
But I
He's
will
hard to
say
I didn't realise how
that
fit
Wad
you were.
Life doco that with you and Luke, and it does make it seem that way.
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
I was just the brother from another mother. I feel like his dad started to get really uncomfortable when I quit calling him daddy.
Oh, you were calling him that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That family, I swear to God, like, I don't know what is in the water in Tumut, but they're
They
all
can
just
breed.
freaks. Oh,
Jody knows how to push a kid out.
she had 8 or 9.
No, it's not that many.
Hey,
Yes, it is.
Is it?
And she still has a six-pack. Oh,
she's a bit of a weapon, eh?
Yeah, we've seen her last weekend actually.
yeah. She actually hurt herself last weekend.
I know. But mum. And give Luke another 6 months, because when he starts doing cardio again, he'll be back up there.
Is that?
Luke.
Oh, I said the same thing.
He's still
He
pretty
does like
fit,
one
but
conditioning piece a week.
No,
and then
I reckon he's gonna have a big year next year. I reckon.
he freaking beats me in that one conditioning piece he does each week.
Yeah, he's looking in good shape at the moment. How many sanctionals did you do this year?
4.
Wow.
how many do you do?
I don't know. I did 2, I think.
Just do the Australian one.
ACC and Down Under.
Oh, okay.
Somebody to buy with me next year.
Yeah, that's it.
Or this year.
It's
Bye.
just in
Don't you tell me.
December,
Fuck,
yeah?
I got to qualify, man.
It's easy to qualify.
How was Dubai?
That was alright, hey. It was,
Yeah.
it's cool. It was a good comp.
Did Luke say you were a bit sick or something? I thought. No?
I was...
I thought you were sick after Asia. Were you sick after Asia?
No, I was like the one person who didn't get sick.
Yeah.
And I drank all the water too. I drank all this.
God.
Weren't supposed to drink the water in Dubai as well.
Yeah, right.
But I'm like, you know, I just go to the tap and drink straight out of the tap. And apparently you're not supposed to.
How was that acid bath workout?
Oh,
I look
probably didn't go hard enough.
Oh, really?
Make it hurt.
I've seen
No, I stuffed that up. Not that it would have gone in much better.
Yeah.
But because they had like all the machines were connected. So every machine said 2,000 meters at the start of it.
Oh, right.
And when you skied 500, it'd count down from 2,000. You get to the rower,
and it would be the.
and it'd be
Yeah.
wherever your ski got to. So if you pulled down on the ski really hard on your last stroke, it would tick
Keep ticking
meters over
over.
while you
Yeah.
got on the rower. And I sort of just went
How
a couple
does
little
that work?
strokes to get it. To
Yeah.
the thingo. And then I didn't realise. I'm like, oh fuck, it's probably
What
lost
time did
30
you do it in?
meters. Oh, I forget.
Yeah.
It's 5 something or something like that. It wasn't that good. It was like 20 something finish. I think.
50 grand or something.
Yeah,
To
Matt
win that
Fraser
workout?
won that
Was
one.
it?
Yeah.
That's insane for one workout.
Yeah, throw some money around there. It's a good little payday.
Mm.
Where'd you end up coming though?
16th, I think.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You
Struggling heaps,
smoked
actually.
this last Opens. That was probably your
Why not
best
train
Opens
with
ever.
you?
Yeah, no, it was a good
Yeah.
open. Finished that
Yeah.
well.
You finished with a second, third, and a
But
second.
he's
Yeah.
What happened in 19.1?
Oh my god.
Clean jerk ladders.
I just
Yeah.
He's got a
suck.
really
You got like a
bad form.
95th or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I just suck at
So like
running.
anything
Yeah.
that's doing power clean.
Because you just killed everything
Yeah.
else.
Clean jokes.
I was
Yeah.
looking at those stats and I was like, even if you went half decent, you would have
Yeah.
finished like top 5.
Yeah, I know. All I need.
Just don't like rowing, mate.
Oh, Well, if you look back even further, in 18 with the hang clean and jerk one,
Yeah.
100th, and then what was the one before that? Was there another rowing one? No, I think that was it.
There was a. Oh no, yeah, I can't remember now.
But yeah, like any of those high output rowing ones, I have to kind of fix this year. But I'm not focusing on that just yet.
Yeah. What are you focusing on?
Fuck, do I know? Nah, I'm just trying to fix more like just mechanical things, like
Yeah.
get my shoulder better so then I can load it more.
Yeah.
Makes sense? So it's kind of boring at the moment, but it's literally just doing training for the sake of training at the moment.
Yeah.
Try it, like. So when the impending volume comes, I don't break down.
Are you looking at doing like having a big sanctional year next season?
Yeah, I've got 4 sanctions planned.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are they?
Yeah, I got a plan for 3 and Torian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'll do Torian. I'm gonna try for Dubai. I'm gonna try for. I'll do ACC and Down Under as well.
Yeah. Dubai would be sick just as an experience.
I just want to use it as an experience. What about you, big boy?
Fried chicken
All right?
burger.
Yeah, it's good. Let's go.
Like to stay
I haven't
close.
been here before, so.
Yeah, so sit really close.
Tell us a bit about Down Under, Matty. How that all went down.
Yeah, it went okay.
Yeah, obviously. Did you go into that really knowing that that was your best chance to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the workouts came out, I almost pulled out of Shanghai
Oh, really?
just to go get ready for it.
Yeah, right.
I probably should have, because Shanghai was just a bust for me, really. My head wasn't in
Did you
it.
come, like 9th or something?
Shanghai, it was like 11th or
Oh,
I
really?
have to look it up.
Yeah,
It was,
okay.
it was outside the top 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, the workouts were just no good.
Mm.
That was just the worst workouts you could pick for me.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, Asia. That was like all big boy stuff.
It was like heavy carrying.
Yeah.
I was into like a massive ski road bike erg thing, like a 30-minute workout.
Yeah.
And I had this like running sandbag one, this 50 cal sprint on a assault bike with a 10-meter lunge or something. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, the last event.
like they're all like just not
They were
good.
literally made for cow ski.
Yeah.
Or like any big.
The one barbell we got to touch, I went well in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a one workout with a barbell. That was it.
Snatch one.
Yeah, the non-stop snatch. Pretty much.
Did you know that you had a good chance getting to the games this year? Like, were you really playing for that?
I was
Yeah.
trying to go for the Open.
Yeah.
And I think once like the first 2 weeks the Open go, you know you're not going to make it.
You know
like,
whether or not.
unless
yeah.
someone pulls out, you know that 3
Yeah.
guys in front of you, they're going to stay there probably. Like
Yeah.
there's just not enough places. And but yeah, when Down Under came out, I'm like, oh, these are actually really good.
Yeah.
Except for the sandbag one that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just practiced all the workouts over and over again.
Yeah.
Like I was practicing them when I was like going to Asia. And then yeah.
How was that for both of you? How was that run, swim, run one?
Oh, I loved it.
Did you?
Yeah, I wasn't great at it. I came 25th or something.
Yeah.
But that was awesome.
It just
yeah.
looked like a
You won
massacre.
that one, didn't you?
Yeah, it did, but
That
it
was
was
the most painful workout.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Everyone was just
Oh,
dying.
yeah, like I've been working on my swimming and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just wanted I wanted to test it.
Yeah.
And then I got out of the water. I was like, I could have gone harder.
Do you do a lot of ocean swimming?
Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
I'd only done it a few times.
Was it scary?
Nah.
I've never really swum
Nah,
in the deep ocean.
I think it was just like it was a bit like you're going out like, oh fuck, I can't, like getting deep,
Yeah.
and then you can't see the bottom. Like, all right, we're out in the middle here. But there's so many people around you, like
Yeah.
nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
There's a few times I was like, like it's getting real far. And you just kind of just breathe through it.
Yeah.
I just sucked at the sand run at the end. That last K just sapped me completely. I was like dribbling everywhere. Like, I was just running, and I could, as long as I could hear people both sides of me, I knew I was going straight. So I was like, there's a photo of me like,
Everyone was just in so much pain when they come across that
that
line.
sand run,
It
fucking
was
pain, bro. I almost thought I wasn't gonna make it.
How in the world did you win that?
Oh, that's his jam, bro.
Really?
Oh,
do you
yeah.
do a
Aren't
lot
you
of?
like an ex-life surf lifesaving or something?
And military.
Are
I had
you
no
really?
idea that.
Military.
I wouldn't
We
have,
don't know where they
at the
got that
start of that, I wouldn't have pictured you as the winner on that one.
Oh,
I just
really?
didn't know that you were a.
I started getting
A
a red
beach?
for winning swim workouts.
Yeah,
So
okay.
everyone keeps thinking, I'll
Did you win 2 swim workouts in Dubai?
I got second in both.
Oh, so you're
But-
like top of the.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Just from your body shape and that, I wouldn't have thought you were
Oh, right.
a swimmer.
Yeah,
You're
nah.
such a pussy.
Okay.
But like, yeah, like a big, tall, like that Michael guy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what
He
you
was-
put down for it.
Extra athlete, big boy, like.
He just didn't run hard at the end.
Yeah.
'Cause I started at the back.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing, he started at the front. I don't think he realised that when he saw me behind him. I'm like, I don't have to beat you, I just gotta be behind you.
You just had to swim like pretty good and
Yeah.
not stop,
And
and then run hard. And I realised that once I got halfway on the sand, I got past by like 12 people, and I beat them all in the swim.
Yeah.
They started before me, and I beat them on the swim,
Yeah.
and then they all passed me on the run, and I was like, oh fuck. Yeah. And Chafe was real.
Nah, that's so dope.
Chafe was real.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was my like
Should've smothered
undercarriage
it everywhere
all
down
weekend was like. I
wear, skins?
remember getting in the shower. Yeah.
They didn't help. Well, the sand got caught in the skins.
Nah, yeah, I don't know. It's like just rubbing.
I think it's just the salt dries everything out when you're running.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay for like a little distance, but when you're doing like a K, after you get out of the water, it just starts,
When it was wet, made it
Girls
worse.
do it then, because they're all in bloody bathing suits.
It wasn't the skin on skin. It was
Yeah,
like
the salt.
it was the tights on my bits. It was my balls.
It was weird how it's your sack.
It was my sack. It was the bottom. It was
It's not like your regular chafe you get
No.
when you just get chafe. It
my
was
my balls got rubbed red. Like they were like
it's like when you get that thin layer of like moisture when on like a graze.
no, they fully
It's like that.
what do you call it? Like weeped.
Yes.
Yeah, like because that
Like a
night,
weeping chafe
that
in
night
your
I was walking home and I
Oh
like
my
pulled my
God.
jocks down and it was stuck. So it was like sticking. So like I rubbed them completely raw. I was in so much pain.
So is that probably the worst injury you've ever had in CrossFit?
Like hand tests suck.
Either of you guys ever had any serious injuries?
No, I'm really lucky.
Yeah. Maddie?
I'm very lucky. Yeah.
No, I've never had like things that have set me back. Like
Shoulders and backs. and
I've had a
shit
bad
like that.
shoulder for
Yeah.
like a year and I couldn't snatch for a year.
Yeah.
So that was about it, but it didn't stop me from doing anything.
You boys both came up about the same time into the like regional level. And
Yeah, we hit our first regional at the same time.
Yeah.
One of us just didn't get as good as the other one.
Someone improved each year.
One-
Well, I actually looked at that.
I know, you
Your
fucking
your
improve
best
every
years
year.
were back then.
I know.
What's
My
going
best
on,
year was my first year. I wondered the same thing. I don't know.
Do you think that's just better because more competition comes through than it was back then, or?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like I can put my finger on it too. Bit of mindset stuff. Like
But a lot of the athletes I find that are coming through now are people who started like when they're 16, 17, and they're now like 19, 20.
you look at Crouch like that,
Yeah.
and De Jong and them. Yeah. Well, I think we stumbled around in the dark for a little bit, kind of trying to figure out
Yeah,
what works
exactly.
best.
You found
And now
the
these
page,
boys
right?
are like, this is the plan. Follow it for 3 years,
Yeah.
and then boom, and it's like it's pretty straightforward. Whereas like
You had to find
we were
it,
like,
yeah.
oh, which one works for us?
No one was
And-
showing you how to do it.
Nah, we had to kind of feel our way around. But I don't have a.
Keep doing individuals or will you go
I'll go a
team?
few more years in the year.
How old are you?
28.
And Maddie, what are you?
26.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you still got 4 or 5 years. You can have
Hopefully,
a good
I got
crack at it.
2 or 3 more years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Life will change in the next few years, but we'll see
Yeah.
how that pans out. I'm still enjoying it, so I'm just going to keep doing it until I don't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah. What do you reckon about the change up with the sanctions now and stuff? Is it better or worse, reckon?
I thought it was worse at the start.
So did I, but
now
I
it's
actually,
better.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mind it now.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I reckon it's
It's going
better.
to be fucking hard.
more
It's easier to
opportunity.
get 5 spots, I think,
Yeah,
on one weekend than it is to get 1 spot 28 times.
yeah.
So you either need to be a really good open athlete or a really good sanctionals competitor.
I just think it gives you individual athletes a better opportunity to compete year round and stuff too. Like,
Yeah. I still think, I'm going to still stick to my kind of this is my off season,
yeah,
and then I compete from like December all the way through to May.
yeah.
I think it's going to be, I don't think I'll be able to do like compete all year round. I'll just break. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We got a order, eh?
Yeah.
You have to go up and order, really.
Yeah, you have to go.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
let's do it.
Do you just want your chicken nuggets and chips, Tom? I'll get yours.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Wait. I'll pay
No.
for a coffee.
Steak sandwich with sweet potato fries though. Not the normal fries.
Good nutrition like, mate. You
Well-
follow a plan or anything?
Yeah, this is definitely. It's actually a running. It's a bit of a joke. If there's a few people, if they watch this, they'll know. Once, after a competition in Adelaide a few years back, we went out for pizza
Yeah.
and I ordered a salad. But I ordered a pizza, but I wanted some greens and stuff.
Yeah.
And my salad came out. It was literally just a bowl of like lettuce and some tomatoes on top. And everyone's got these fucking big pizzas, and they're like, "Give me this salad." And they're like, "Tommy, no wonder you're such a skinny little like bitch." And I'm like, "No, I've got a pizza coming." The pizza came out, and it was like this big, and I just looked like the biggest pussy. But no, I the last week's been just super hectic at the gym, so I didn't track. But before that, I track everything. And
So you track, weigh, measure.
yeah, like I wouldn't say like I pull scales out for everything, but like I weigh like in the morning. I have like a specific smoothie I always have,
Yeah.
and I know exactly what ingredients go into that, so it's already like a meal.
Yeah.
And then always measure all the oats and stuff like that. And I have oats, you know.
So what's your calories like for it?
I'm on 35
Yeah.
at the moment. 450 carb,
Yeah.
260 protein,
Yeah.
and about 70 fat.
And out of curiosity, what do you weigh?
79.
Yeah.
I just checked it before.
Yeah, right.
I'm only a kilo behind Matty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not strong at the moment though.
Yeah.
I feel real fit. Like, I feel really good,
Yeah.
fitness wise. But my numbers are all about 10 kilo off.
Man, you're lifting heavy for an 80 kilo guy. Like, well,
I
you clean like
was.
150.
Yeah, I was more consistent a few years ago.
Yeah.
In 2017, I was a lot more consistent, but I wasn't as fit.
Yeah.
I don't think I was hindered by strength at Down Under,
No.
and I don't think I was hindered by strength in the open.
I don't think your strengths are.
So I don't think it's a huge thing I need to focus on. I need to get more brunt work strength, like
Yeah.
sandbag type stuff, and
Yeah.
so I need to get thicker.
Yeah.
But my fitness really did me well at those competitions, and I know I could go better.
Yeah.
So I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing.
And
And
what
just
what
get
are
it.
your focuses?
At the moment, like with GCS, it's very much just fucking work like really hard all the time.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me, but that's why I've got a little bit of help with Dave, who's going to just make sure I'm balancing out everything, like doing this single-legged work. Like Daz's program's good. I just get it's really good for like just brute work,
Yeah.
which is probably the most important thing for us. But like the injury prevention stuff, it's good to have someone down here I can work with who can like just make sure I'm not doing anything, balancing out each side and symmetry, and make sure I'm doing enough of certain things.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the main things that always, in the off seasons, I would always be like tentatively doing strength work because I was always slightly off, like
Yeah.
shoulders no good or back's no good or whatever. So now if I can train harder with heavier weights and be more bulletproof, I can actually just get better quicker. So.
Well, typically, from what I have seen, you're much more of a opens athlete than you've been a regional athlete. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and I
you
think a bit
perform
of
so
that's-
well in the opens.
Yeah.
And you perform well at regional level, but it's always a
It's
bit
always
more
just
middle of the
shy,
pack.
yeah.
You're like,
It's always a little bit of this. Like that weekend, I find it hard to put it all together.
Yeah.
Whereas like in the open, I've got all like my supporters there, and like
Yeah.
you can try. Like I've planned it, and I've got my exact warm ups I need to do, and I'm confident
Yeah.
with those with those exercises. When you get out of the regionals, and you kind of like everyone's like, oh fuck, oh man, he's crushed. Like they're crushing this warm up, whatever, and it gets
So
in your
you-
head. So
yeah.
you got to just keep your eyes on what you're doing, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
So it's just a constant working process.
Yeah.
This year I felt I did better. Like I didn't finish where I wanted to, but like I look back at my results and like I know exactly on which workouts why I didn't do well. Like it's not necessarily an excuse, but I knew what I stuffed up, and I knew that it wasn't a performance issue.
Yeah.
It could have been like the clean and jerk. We were late for our heat,
Yeah.
and like the athletes had already been sent out, and we ran down the thing. And we're like, where are we? And they're like, you're already out there. And then
Speaking of that, do you think it was ran well? Was it organised well in
Oh,
comparison
yeah,
to the regionals you've been to?
oh, it's a great comp, but they probably just should have. It was the first event. They didn't call us out the back. They just like, you need to be here at this time.
Yeah.
And then we just weren't there at that time.
Yeah, okay.
Which is, it's still our fault, but normally you'd have someone come out and be like 10 minutes, heat 4 or whatever it is. And they didn't do that. And then, yeah, it's too late.
What did you clean, Joe?
Well, I can't remember now. I ran out there, and then as soon as I got out there, they're like 30 seconds, and I was like, all right, we're in trouble. I was like, no, it's all right, I've got time. And then Fiso's like, you've got to be next to me because we're at the same...
Luke.
and he's like, you got to be up near me because we're on the same thing. I was like, oh yeah. So I ran up the other side of the stadium, And then he found his bar and he's like, where are you? I'm like, I don't know. And they hadn't put our name tags out yet because they were on such a tight schedule.
Yeah.
And then like athletes 10 seconds, I was like, fuck, alright, now I'm in trouble. And I was like still running around. And then you can see me on the live stream just sprint all the way back to the very start. And that was where my platform was.
Yeah.
And then they're like 3, 2, 1 lift, and they started lifting. And then my judge, I had to like say out to my judge in that. And then by the time it was about 30 seconds at this stage until my line was lifting.
Yeah.
And I loaded up my bar. And then by the time I loaded up my bar, our line had already started.
Yeah.
And I was in the first one, I was supposed to hit 275 and 305. No, 275, 295.
Yep.
And I only hit 275 because I didn't have time for 295. So yeah, first lift was 275, second lift was 295.
Yeah.
And then I went for 305 in the same minute as the second one. And then I got no reps on it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because
Yeah.
I put it down early.
Yeah.
Idiot. So I had to hit it again. So I did the 3 lifts in the second minute. And then I only had enough gas for 317.
Yeah.
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 But I don't even know if I hit 317. No, I think I missed 317 and I ended up with 305.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
So, yeah.
Do you guys
it was,
know,
it was in fucking shambles in the first one.
Do you guys know Jack Douglas personally?
Oh, not personally.
Did you know he was that fucking strong when he came out and done that?
I knew he'd do 170 at least. I didn't know he'd do 180.
That was insane.
And easy. Oh, 175?
Hey? Oh,
It's stupid easy. Like I knew we knew he'd do 160 easy. I thought he'd open at 160, which I think he did.
a bit less, about 155 I think he opened it. But I didn't really know much about him, to be honest. And we were in that crowd.
Oh,
He
I've
opened
been
at like
stalking him.
155. I was like, fucking damn.
Yeah.
Well, at Torian, what did he do? He did 170, I think?
Oh, I did something like that.
He benched one.
Yeah, benched like 170.
Yeah.
Bench
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, when we were over there.
And his clean at times easy, so that you knew there's more to take.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's so strong, it's stupid.
Matty, I was just talking to Tommy. He was saying about his nutrition. What's
Yeah.
yours? Do you follow a nutrition program or?
Lattes.
Yes. Thank you. I got your latte, by the way.
Thank you.
You're going to shit yourself.
No, I'll be alright.
Sure. It's full cream, full strength.
Double cream.
Full cream, double shot. I'll do so much.
Do you weigh, measure, track?
I follow the method now.
Oh yeah.
So I just follow them. They just give me all the macros I got to hit. And I just track it and
Yeah.
make sure I hit the stuff I'm supposed to hit for the day.
What kind of calories are you doing a day?
It's around 3,800.
Oh yeah.
Always beating me. I'm only on 35. I'm going to tell Carly's my nutritionist.
Who's bigger?
She's going to...
What do you
I'm
weigh?
going to put about 4,200. I'm going
I'm like 82.
Oh yeah.
to... What were you at the gym?
I just worked out. I haven't drunk my water yet.
It was like 80.
81.
Yeah.
I'm 82.
Do you think that you need to put some more size on, or do you think?
Yeah, I need to
a
get
couple
over
more
80
kilos.
comfortably.
Do you think? Yeah.
I want to be like 82, 83, but like lean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to look like Joel Munro in his prime.
He was never. Joel Munro's never been that lean. Like he's not.
He's
He's a little
pretty,
nugget though.
He was the rig though.
yeah, he's pretty ripped.
Man, there's a lot of people getting pinged lately, isn't there?
Fuck, I hope I don't get pinged soon.
I think you're safe, bro.
What are you
I
trying
don't
to
think
say?
anyone's testing you and Ari.
Why is that? That's what I mean. I wish someone would at least like. You said I look thicker though. Maybe I got a little bit of.
It's working.
Actually, are they testing you at these sanctional events?
They tested me.
They did.
Nah, they're not
Oh, they
testing
didn't.
me. They're not wasting it. They're not. What is it, like $400 a kit or something? They're not going to waste that on me.
Did they test you?
They tested me
Yeah.
after.
Straight away.
Yeah.
We're waiting for that to come out.
A bit nervous. I took a fit aid from someone. it was open.
Nah, you had some bad meat.
Anyway.
I think it's also CrossFit's.
Delicious.
CrossFit's just. Oh, that initial something that.
Yeah. Can't have dairy.
Yeah, but that's.
Can I borrow your paw, please?
On his balls.
That's still bad.
Still-
My hands are dry.
Who does your eyebrows for them?
How did you know? No one. These are just natural.
Fuck off. I am not natural, mate. I know because I'm like obsessed with like.
All right, I get them threaded.
Yeah?
Yep.
Threading's the best, eh?
Works well. So if you want to look good, you gotta get threaded. They just go so bushy. Like this, if they're not like this, they literally grow all the way down to like here.
They look like they've just been freshly done.
Yeah, Tuesday I think I got them done.
Brows on point.
Thank you.
Beef burger?
Yeah,
I'll have you know, boys, got a real man's meal today.
No salad today. Training?
No, I'm joking.
When do you rest?
Fucking with you.
I haven't had a rest day for a couple of weeks now.
Have you? Just building it up.
Like, I've done like on a Sunday, I might have just done a track session.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
I'll finish what we like to get through that week.
I'll get through everything.
No, you fucking know.
I do.
Oh shit.
I train
Tell him,
smart.
Daz.
How did you get into CrossFit, Tommy? How'd you find it?
How'd I find it?
Did one of your Tinder dates do it?
No. I wanted to do a sport that like I could take steroids and not and not get caught. Nah. What I do, I had like a job at a functional fitness place and I was fresh out of doing my diploma.
Yeah.
And then I worked for them. Then I was offered a job at CrossFit Geelong.
Oh, right.
And that was like 7 years ago, I think it was. And then just from there, like as the sport grew, we grew with it. So there's this thing called the Open. We're like, oh fuck, we'll do the Open. I think that first year, all the boys there's a few other coaches and they did it first. I was like, oh, I'm not able to do any of that stuff. I couldn't do anything. Like my Fran time was like 8 minutes because I couldn't do the thrusters. I wasn't strong enough. I did all my pull-ups strict, and then I think I did one of the workouts. It was like 60 burpees over bar, 30 overhead squats or something like that,
Yeah.
and muscle ups. I couldn't do the overhead squats because it was too heavy,
Yeah.
so I just did the burpees real fast. and then
Break time.
yeah, and then 12k. Oh, I didn't even do the Open. Like, I just did it in a class.
Oh yeah.
We would only train like 2-3 times a week. We wouldn't even train every day.
Yeah.
And then and if you did train, it was like one Metcon, and that was it. And then one of our coaches, who was crazy because he trained more than once a day. Like he actually did a Metcon in the morning, and then he did some strength in the afternoon. We're like, fuck, that's too much. I started doing some stuff with him, and then 12 Open came around. Did the burpees, stuff like that. I think I finished like 500 or something like that. And then I started. And then Dino came in a few years, I think the next year. And then started picking up from there. And then everyone just started going crazy about. We all just fed each other, I think. Me,
Yeah.
Tinners, Cam, Dino, Lockie.
Tinners.
Yeah.
Remember him?
We were all just going
He was
crazy.
strong.
Remember him at that comp in where did he go?
State of Origin.
Mildura?
Yeah, that was the best. Still the best comp of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he snatched 125
On grass.
on grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he doing now? I haven't seen him.
They own CrossFit Ballerine,
Yeah.
and now that they've just merged into another gym
Yeah.
called Line Mode, which is
Oh,
Dean's.
yeah.
Leighton's
gym. Yeah.
yeah, I think he's heading the front on that, and
Yeah.
then they like merged.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's cool. Like they're all back together, which
Yeah.
is cool. So
Yeah, nice.
yeah, they kind of fronted like the whole training like more
Yeah.
athlete. I think Dean kind of did it, and then Tinners did it with him, and then I kind of followed lead. I was doing weightlifting though, like
Yeah.
I was always doing weightlifting, and then I got sick of that.
Well, I remember when we came over here for that Clockov thing,
Yeah,
and I didn't really know you that. I'd heard of you, but I didn't know you that well. And I remember you at that Clockov thing. We done like a clean, and you done about a 130 or something like that. And you know, back then I was like, holy shit.
yeah, I snatched 100 that day.
You used to be like, oh, you have to be big to like lift heavy and stuff, and then you were like the first small person in.
I PR'd my snatch that day. I think I 105, 110.
Yeah.
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 And I remember both the lifts that you hit were right around the same as my PBs, and I was like, it was like fucking 65 kilos. Like,
I was 67 back then, yeah, because I competed at 69, but I was always underweight.
yeah.
And then I think I managed to like come. I think I came second at nationals,
Yeah.
and just missed out on qualifying for like another Commonwealth, something like that. And then I just got sick of it. It's so just like boring. It was fun watching everyone do WODs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do that.
Yeah. What about you, Matty? How'd you find CrossFit?
When I was boxing, a CrossFit gym moved into the like same complex we were in, and we sort of had a deal with them every Wednesday arvo. We'd like do a session, we didn't have to pay for it and stuff.
Yeah.
So we started doing that, I sort of liked it, and I was always doing like I had to do like conditioning stuff.
So you were just doing CrossFit on the side for your boxing?
Yeah, I was doing it once a week.
Yeah.
One session a week, and then I started like sort of incorporating into the conditioning training a little bit more. And then it was like turned into twice a week. I'll do it 3 times a week, and then I'm like, fuck, I sort of just enjoy doing CrossFit a bit more. And sort of slowly transitioned over and ended up doing CrossFit the whole time. Gave boxing up.
How long have you been doing CrossFit for?
It's hard to say. I want to say like I've been doing it like 5 years. Like I've been doing it like training for CrossFit.
I think your first open was 2015 or something like that.
Yeah, I did the 2015 Open.
Yeah.
And then I made it 2016.
I think 2017 I think it was.
Actually, no, 2017 was
I remember that.
Was the year I dropped from what was I sitting?
Is that at regionals?
No. It's the
in the Open.
In the Open.
You rang me and you were like, "Bro, I'm not gonna make it." 'Cause it was 17.4, I think it was, or 3 with the
4
deadlifts.
4.
It was a deadlift, wall ball, handstand, row.
Yeah.
They're 55 of each.
Yeah, 55.
Oh, yeah, I remember
And
that
if
one.
you couldn't get to those deadlifts, and you needed I think like a minimum of like 20 deadlifts, I reckon.
Yeah.
In the second round.
Yeah.
And I think
I
you kept
remember
getting
that
like
one, yeah.
17.
So remember that they had the same workout in 2016.
Yeah.
Okay, and I did that, and it hurt me. I think I dropped from like 10th to 25th or something.
Yeah.
In 2016, and and I'm like, okay, cool. I just got to go good in the next one, and I've made it because I think it was top 30.
Yeah.
It was you had to get it still, and then next year I think I went from like 5th, and I dropped down to like 50th. I got a worse score in 2017 than I did in 2016.
Yeah, right.
In that same workout. And then I got myself to 33rd, so I didn't make it.
Yeah.
Then people went team.
Yeah.
And then I just made. I was the last person to scrape in.
Yeah.
Because 3 people went team, so I got the spot. And then I made it comfortably last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about the games, man?
Not.
No.
I don't think so. I don't think anything to be nervous about.
I think it'd be like, you've made it. Like that's pinnacle. Now you just got to go there and enjoy it and like do what you can. And
Yeah.
I think like that was like my first year of regionals. I remember like feeling so just like calm because I was like, this is as far as I wanted to make it.
Yeah.
And that was my goal for the whole year, and I made it. So I just went there and had a good time, and I actually finished my highest ever.
Yeah.
Workout's pretty good for me though, but whereas like I don't know the other years, I always expect like, oh fuck, come back again. I'm only supposed to do better.
Yeah.
So there's heaps of pressure on yourself.
Do you enjoy those competitions, or is it just like something you got to get through when you're there?
No, do you enjoy it?
The Open.
No, competitions.
Oh, I don't want it.
Yeah. I don't like. I'm not one of those people like fuck. I love competition. I thrive off it. It's like I love training and working real hard.
Yeah.
Or as hard as I can.
Yeah.
And putting all my energy into something. And then the eventuation of that is to you go to the competitions.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I just obviously we're all competitive. I just want to try and beat as many people as I can.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think it's that feeling of winning.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Like you're like sort of when you get that feeling, it's like, oh, that's the feeling I'm chasing right there.
Did you know that last event at Down Under, you already had the first place in the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew I qualified. I'm like, Hepburn could beat me
Yeah.
if he beats my hips to spots.
Yeah.
But I sort of knew.
You had to make sure you beat.
I probably should. Oh, I had to come last. He had to come first.
Yeah. What's it like when you're competing against some of these big athletes that, like the American guys that you see all the time on, or some of these bigger names that,
Yeah, well, I think it was like, I didn't really get to compete until the second workout when we had like the dumbbell classes and muscle-ups and stuff, and I was like, oh, we'll see how fit he is, like.
Yeah.
And then I sort of started getting ahead of him. I'm like, fuck, he's not.
That's what I mean. You sort of build them up in your head to think they're.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I said it on something like, they're just gonna Chepton's gonna run his own race. He's gonna smoke all of us. And then after the first event, I was like, all right, he's human. Like,
we all expected it. I did too. I was like, well, he's here to win. He's just gonna clean this up. But
yeah.
Like, I know he had he was in there for like 2 days before the comp, and there's like massive time zone or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he'd be able to like beat other people as well.
I wouldn't be so quick to sell yourself short, mate. You done a fucking stellar effort at the end.
Yeah, I still had some things.
No, I didn't.
I'm not trying to say.
No, but
You put
I've
it
always
all
said,
together.
I think I said last year, Matty is the best Aussie athlete we have that hasn't had his time in the sun yet.
Yeah.
This is before he qualified.
Tommy's next year.
What?
You're next year.
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, because like no one really like. I don't think anyone actually understood how well he did at Dubai, and like who he was up against.
Yeah.
And like and it was just I was like, no, you guys don't get it. Like he's right there.
Yeah.
He's every year they had the top 5, but it was like, you Rob, Khan, Mitch, Zeke, someone else, and then someone else, like 6 kind of people.
Yeah.
He was always just below
out
it,
of
and
it.
then that I reckon your Dubai, you kind of push yourself over the line a little bit, and then there was really no one else in Australia who's going to. As soon as Swanee and Porter and that went for team, it was like, well, there's actually quite a few spots open up now. Like it's
Baden went through the open.
Baden and Dean got through the open.
Baden and Dean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Zeke missed out,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then he's in Rob Forte's team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think there was many. I don't really think anyone was like. Even if they were there, I don't think anyone was going to beat Matty at that comp.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, you really.
You had you didn't just win. Like you fucking.
Yeah, you really proved.
You
something
won
there. Yeah.
most events or like finished quite high. I think you had like 600 points in there.
Yeah.
600 points out of a possible 8.
Had a good lead after day 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think after day 2, everyone was just pretty much like, "This is yours to lose now." You basically.
Yeah,
got it.
I remember like sitting there watching. I remember people being like, "Oh, Matty, you've got this locked up," and he was like, didn't even say anything.
Didn't want to talk about it. Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah,
You
for sure.
You couldn't think about that. You can't think about that. No, you got it right. You got it right.
What are we doing for the rest of the day?
Gonna go back and train.
Train again?
Yeah.
Film is napping.
I ain't doing too much more today.
You said you'll train.
Yeah, I will, but I won't do a heap. Another gay guy. He said beautiful. He's from Mexico. Beautiful ass. Excellent. Thank you, Alex.
Because for some reason I thought you were from Farnham.
I am.
Where?
Oh, not far north, central,
Where?
near Campton.
That's pretty high, isn't it?
Central.
Yeah, it's like mid.
I don't know. Queensland's a pretty fucking big place.
You better not have freaking. Oh, good boy.
No, I don't have a code. I got nothing to hide.
Yep.
Or do
Hide in
I?
plain sight. That's what you do.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah.
right. Yeah. The settings,
Yeah.
and you just change it.
That's Queensland.
Yeah.
That's Rockhampton.
Oh, gee whiz, it's very big, isn't it? Wow, Brisbane's very close to the border.
Yeah. I grew up in Gracemeow on a property out in Gracemeow.
Yeah.
That's like Hills of Ice
That's-
type shit.
Gladstone's just down here. That's where
That's
Oh,
Tia's
it.
you're higher than Tia.
higher than Tia.
Why aren't you as good as her then?
Yeah, you get better the higher you go.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
Baden's
saying.
up in Townsville.
How far is Townsville? Jeez, he's very high, isn't he? Want to head back and we'll have a little nap?
Yeah,
Maybe a little cuddle?
little cuddle.
Real.
I'm gonna Snapchat
Bad.
my friend.
Oh, look at that
She,
little doggo.
Little whippet. A puppy whippet.
He's cute.
Alright, you always have to get in because my friend like loves you too. I told her I was coming down here to see you. She stalked your Instagram.
Who is
found
it?
that one. Her name's Mel Curl. She was on our last.
I don't
our
think she threw a
vlog
follow
prom
at me.
thing. And she like sends me the photo of you standing on the waterfall.
Oh,
And she goes, "Can I please come with you?"
is that Wild Child?
Nah.
Hey Matt, did your Instagram follows blow up after you qualified for the games?
No, I didn't.
No, because they fucking shut their thing down the next day.
Oh
So he never got posted.
Oh what?
Yeah, I'm still stuck. Less followers than Tommy.
You're close.
Oh, but you gotta like. Yes, Matt Mcleod. Our little story thing, and she's obviously commented on it. Don't worry, Jake Douglas said that Tommy is streaming. I'm gonna reply back and I'm gonna say, is that because his eyebrows are on point?
Oh yeah, boy.
You and your eyebrows.
Do you get your eyebrows done, Tommy?
Nah, man. That's just the way they are.
They're better than mine, like seriously, and I get mine henna tattooed on and stuff like.
Yeah, mine are better than most girls actually.
Yeah, but you got like full thick brows. It's
Yeah,
like
the chicks who do the
jealousy.
eyes, they like my
Do I need to separate you two?
Yeah.
I said I'd take Tommy to the gym fields and we'll go camping out there. You know where Emerald is or Blackwater? Heard of
Yes,
those
I
towns?
know where that is.
we keep just heading out. Head out past them, we'll keep going.
Just going full
Are you
country.
going to try and kill me out there?
No, but we will kill things.
I've never shot a gun.
Or you coming to shoot.
Are you
man.
serious?
City boy.
So you got to scope
Oh.
yourself.
I'm city boy. I wouldn't mind shooting a gun though, that'd be pretty cool.
Thing you
Get my
ever
man
do.
card.
You get your eyebrows done?
What guns do you have?
I've got a few.
Yep.
I've got a 308.
Yep.
These
Rifle.
these are just bolt actions.
Is that how much they weigh?
I've got
No.
a new chassis and it's like pistol grip and everything.
Oh,
On it, it's
Jesus.
like chock barrel. It's like the lowest. I think it's like 18-inch barrel.
You are like an Australian Matt Fraser. You even look like
Like I've done a fair bit of work that one. I've got like just a
James Matt.
standard, like just a Remington 243.
Yeah.
Just
That's one that Tommy will be able to shoot.
Is that the
Oh
sort
no
of
no
shot he
no. I had a pump action 223.
yeah.
Under seat. It actually looks really cool now. I got all new stuff put on it. It looks like a AR-15. So I got ammunition everywhere in my car.
Oh.
And a machete.
Yeah, and a few knives.
Jesus.
Never know when you need one. I got a lever action 12 gauge,
Oh wow.
and then I got a 300 Win Mag. If someone uses.
You and Jay's dad.
Alright, guys. Nice to meet you.
Hey man, it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Moving.
too.
Yeah, you too.
I'll see you next time, room.
Catch you later.